singular instance that permanently altered your outlook on life? When I was 15, I was in a car accident with my dad. We were driving home from a basketball game when a drunk driver hit us head on. I was in the back seat and was wearing my seatbelt, so I was okay. But my dad wasn't so lucky. He was in the front seat and wasn't wearing his seatbelt. He was thrown from the car and died instantly. I was in shock. I couldn't believe what had happened. I remember sitting in the back seat staring at my dad's lifeless body. I couldn't move. I couldn't cry. I couldn't even breathe. The police arrived and took me to the hospital. I was treated for minor injuries, but I was more concerned about my dad. I kept asking the doctors if he was okay, but they wouldn't tell me anything. Finally, a doctor came in and told me that my dad had died. I broke down in tears. I couldn't believe it. My dad was gone. I spent the next few days in the hospital, recovering from my injuries, but I was also dealing with the emotional trauma of losing my dad. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I couldn't stop thinking about him. After I was released from the hospital, I went to live with my mom. She was devastated by my dad's death, but she tried to be strong for me. She helped me through the grieving process, and eventually I was able to move on. But I'll never forget that night. It changed my life forever. I lost my dad, but I also learned a valuable lesson. Life is precious, and it can be taken away in an instant. I cherish every moment I have with my loved ones, and I never take them for granted.